What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, I hope you're all well. If you're new to the channel, please like and of course subscribe, leave a comment to let me know who you are. And of course to the returning viewers, you know what to do, like and of course leave a comment as well. So I left you guys off yesterday with the fact that we had not yet tested the 20, and this is what we were still anticipating and waiting for. And you can see that we actually did go below, but we got this reaction. So that in itself is a trade, guys. So if you just applied the work that I give you, then you could have taken a trade on the daily close with a pump of 2.61%, as high as the 55 EMA at 3.66%. If you did this with 10x leverage, you could have made anywhere between 20 to 36% profit in one trade. Put the trade on at night, wake up 11 hours later, whatever it is, and then you could have already closed the trade at about 20% profit with 10x leverage. If you're crazier, put 20x, then you could have made near 40 to 70%. So that's amazing to see. And if you did take that, let me know in the comments down below that you're finding values in my video, and of course actually profiting from the calls in the video. If you do remember, we were saying that we're trapped between the 20 and the 55, and yesterday I drew this support over here, this 20 EMA right there. I drew this support in one of my mentorship lessons with a student, basically saying that this was lining up over here, this wick was lining up with the 20 EMA. So when I did put a line, I just dragged it backwards, and we've got some nice touches of support and resistance, as well as back here as well. So you might be wondering, what is this massive gold box in the middle? So this is the golden pocket from this high to this low, and then I drag it across like that. And it's basically showing me that this move to the downside over here was a massive impulse, meaning that we're in a downtrend because the impulse was downwards, and we were correcting back up, meaning that this was the fake move, and we should actually continue and going lower than this low. Basically, we want to go lower than this low. Oh, sorry guys, Amazon's here. I was so worried. I'm like, who the hell is that in my house? But it's just Amazon. But anyway, we're meant to make a lower low here, and then we made a higher low, and we've come up, broke above the golden pocket, where you actually come back straight under. So meaning that you should have put the lower low, and you didn't go lower, did you? You stayed higher. So we got 3 higher lows here, but I'll just count it as 1, 2. We got a low, we got a higher low, and then we got another higher low, and all the bears. And I've also told you as well, if we are to actually now get a rejection here and lose this 20 EMA, we're going to come back down to the neckline of this M pattern. And only once you're closing below the neckline does the M pattern become valid. And we would expect further downside, potentially back to this low. But again, we need to lose this low. Although there's bearish patterns with bearish targets, they're not valid yet, guys. We're holding the 20. We've run into the 55. So again, we should expect a reaction. That's why we already started to wick down. We need to see how this closes. This could close as a red candle. We've bounced off the 20. Amazing. But now we need to get above the 55. We need to close above the 55 for us to flip bullish again. And still you need to break that high. Okay, to flip bullish. That's the bullish scenario. Right now, again, we're trapped between the 20 and the 55. Our 55 is the double brick wall. Look, it pushed us eventually under the 20. Yes, we did reclaim it, meaning that the bulls are here. And yes, we closed a higher low. Sorry, a higher high and a higher high with the wick, with the bodies and the wick. So that's extremely bullish. The fact that we actually went bearish over here. Bearish in terms of losing the EMA. You're still bullish because you're holding this low, but again, it was all about this low. As long as you're above this, we're good. And now that we're coming down, we need to hold above this level as well to actually continue back up. And we're holding the 20, but this is the only thing in the way now, in and around 23.4k. That is the resistance that's going to potentially push us lower back to the neckline. And if we're losing that, we're coming back down to this support, and we need to see that hold. Otherwise, that is going to give us 100% confirmation we're going to put in a lower low. If we're closing below 18.6k, I can tell you that we're going to lose this 17k low. We're going to 14k, 15, whatever, 16, 15, 14k next. Whatever the targets are, I'll just let you know. But we're not seeing any of that at the moment, because what should have happened again is this push, exhaust, continue, and you actually broke above it, held it as support, creating that reversal wave. You confirmed the reversal wave right now. So all you're doing is running into resistance to find support, a higher low, and potentially forming some sort of ascending triangle over here. And you can see we're coiling up and we're about to break out. Of course, we found support on the lower here, lower high. So the higher low, sorry. and we want to make that higher high, come back to it, test it as support, confirm it to push higher to 27.7, in around 25 to 27.7. That's what we want to see basically for Bitcoin. But of course, if we start to lose this ascending trend line, that means we're coming back down to the support over here of the neckline. And then, yeah, of course, if you lose that, we're going lower. But if you hold that support, you could create this double bottom over here, and this being your neckline. So let's just see what happens over the next few days. It's just a waiting game, and we're actually just reacting but preparing for all the scenarios. So that's it. If you want the education, it's over on my Twitter. Follow my Twitter anyway, because that's where I post updates during the day, Louis_crypto, or the second link down below. You can just private message me over there as well for the education. Thank you.